What is up, people? It is me, Monster58. Welcome back to another episode of Pikmin 2. Previously, we ended up opening up the Perplexing pool a bit more, and we ended up going here to the new dungeon, the Glutton's Kitchen. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through here, obviously going to be completing the Glutton's Kitchen, or at least getting as far as we can. There's some new enemies over there. They are called bread bugs. When it comes to bread bugs are very funky kind of enemies. The way that they work is essentially they can carry anything Pikmin can carry, kind of like Dweevils can. But the way that they actually kill Pikmin and the way that you're supposed to beat them is that when they're carrying something back to base, essentially what they're going to carry it back to is those little nests. You see that those two nests over there? So this is a bread bug's nest, and essentially you want to put a Pikmin, and watch this right here. It'll drag that back to base. You want to grab a Pikmin, and you want to have a Pikmin be able to pull it back to our own base. Oh, whoops. Alright, he's gonna get that. That's fine. Oh, wait, where's his stupid, where's his base? But regardless, he's gonna pull it back to his nest, his base. And essentially, what you want to do from there is you want to put a Pikmin enough Pikmin on a certain, whatever he's bringing back. And then you want to have them, the Pikmin bring it back to the onion, or back to base. And essentially what'll happen is when you put enough Pikmin on there, they'll bring it back to base, and then as they float up into the onion, they'll hit their head on the onion. Now you can on the ship, and when it comes to bread bugs, you can kill them by throwing Pikmin on top of them, but it does a very minimal amount of damage. So watch what happens here. So we'll just throw a couple purples on top of him, and he should be dead. It makes a really weird sound though. Look at it. It's really funny that they make that sound still when they get thrown down. Happiness Emblem, ginger ale. Again, I'm not a ginger ale person. But what we'll do here, they can actually kill Pikmin, so the way that these guys can actually... Okay, the way these guys can actually kill Pikmin is if you don't put enough Pikmin on whatever they're pulling back to their nest, and then all the Pikmin that are carrying that item will end up getting killed because of that when they go into the nest. So that is a very unfortunate bit about bread bugs, but they're really just more annoying enemies than anything else. There's a treasure up there. There is a shear up here. But that should be fine. Alright, we will throw some yellows up there, I think, right? Or I can throw some yellows up there. Is it me, or is that impossible for the Pikmin to get up to? Maybe we go here? Oh, I think I know what I have to do. Okay, so give me a second. Basically, what we want to do, separate our Pikmin, we're going to grab our yellows, and then we are going to walk up on this area here, on the little railroad track. And then we'll stand here, and we should be able to throw a Pikmin up here. Okay, good. Run away, run away. So there is a cloaking burrow net over there, and there are some shear grubs as well. It's going to be annoying, but we should be good. Okay, so we're going to grab all of our Pikmin. Just going to bring as many as we can, like that. Okay, they're going to carry that back. Hey, Reds, get off the frickin' railroad track, please. Thank you. Okay, we got this, this treasure here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we do have to kill one of the bread bugs. I don't know if we do. But basically, they can carry the treasures back to their bases, which is annoying. Imperative cookie, only 25 Pokos. I told you that this dungeon doesn't have much... Oh, no, we don't have to. But it doesn't have much enemies or anything like that. And honestly, at this point, I could kill the cloaking burrow and carry it back to base, but in my opinion, it's just not worth it at this point. We got all the treasures. Let's just head down to the next floor. Bread bugs appeared in the first game, and what's interesting about bread bugs is bread bugs are of the... I think they're of the Bulborb family, even though they're not quite the same as Bulborbs. But they're of the Bulborb family, if I'm not mistaken, so... There is one floor in this dungeon that is annoying, but it's not going to be terrible. This is the dungeon I was thinking of where I forgot that you actually encounter puffy blowhogs in here, because guess what? There's a puffy blowhog right over there. What you really want to do is get rid of these electrical hazards, because I'm not trying to fight a puffy... Well, actually, which way is he going? Do this. So puffy blowhogs, just like I mentioned to you before, puffy blowhogs, in comparison to withering blowhogs, they have a wider radius that you can see, wider radius than withering blowhogs, but the caveat is that they cannot deflower Pikmin as easy as withering blowhogs can. Alright, swarm him. And now he's dead. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these electrical hazards because I do not want to deal with them. This entire floor is mainly anode beetles and red bugs, so we want to get rid of these. Let's see, can we? Yeah, you have to throw the Pikmin directly on top of their heads, which is annoying. You can't. Let me see how much. No! Don't attack the frickin'. Yeah, this is why I'm. Okay. All right, let's just. Yikes! This is so scary. I want to dismiss them, but these stupid bread bugs. Come on. Let's just dismiss them like right here. They should not follow the bread bug. Hopefully the bread bug doesn't walk this way. I say that as he walks this way, and the Pikmin are going to attack. Are they going to actually attack him? No, they actually aren't, which is surprising. I thought they would attack him. Alright, let's get rid of a lot of these, electrical hazards. Okay. I just want to get rid of them because I do not want Pikmin to walk through here and get absolutely freaking annihilated. Keep an eye on them. Are they okay? We're gonna actually call them all to my side as Louie because I do not want to walk. Okay, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Okay, good. Alright, so this guy should die when he gets back to his base. Attack his ass. Get him, get him. Awesome. Nice. Okay, so that guy should die. Okay, he's dead. Good. Where's that bread bug? He's just not gonna... What I need to do... What was that? Oh, that was the treasure. So, like I told you, bread bugs will carry the treasures back to their nests. Good. No! That was close. Okay, that was very close. Okay, so we didn't get enough Pikmin on that guy. Jesus, that was very close. Okay, we'll kill another one of these anode beetles. Actually, he's going to try and carry this back to his base, and I think we can just do this, right? Okay, now we're good. Don't attack the anode beetle. Just kill this idiot. Okay. And then we can get rid of this other anode beetle, because I'd like to not have to deal with either of them. Whoa! They make such a funky sound when they get hit. Harmonic synthesizer. Okay. I think I played with those when I was a kid. I can't remember how much I did, but I think I did. Okay, good. Got that bread bug. We killed him. I think those are all the bread bugs here. So now we can just kill these anode beetles. Actually, no, there's another bread bug walking around. Where is he? I'm sure he'd be attracted to whatever the... Oh, wait, no, I can't. I do not want to get in between these guys. Okay. I'm sorry if this is taking a little bit of an extra amount of time. I'm a little under the weather, so I apologize if my commentary is completely, like, not as good as it usually is. We're gonna just kill these anode beetles here. Come on, kill him. Oh, come on. It's because the stupid... My throws were terrible on the other side. Okay, good. Good job. Where's the other frickin' bread bug? Where is that idiot? I don't even know where he is. The reason I know that there's another bread bug here is because his nest is still... There's one nest that's still active, so... Alright, kill this guy. Again, we're just trying to kill all these anode beetles. I'm very surprised that this symbol here isn't a... or whatever, I don't remember what this is called, this instrument right in front of us. It's not a treasure. Okay, good. And then, kill this one. And they're gonna take care... Oh, good lord, okay. Well, that was annoying. The one thing I can point out about this dungeon is you see these little, like, barriers. They're very easily walked over by enemies and little Pikmin. You can tell that the Pikmin and Olimar can even walk over these if they're slanted enough, so expect some enemies to, you know, end up walking outside of the bounds. Is there... If there's a bread bug's nest... Oh, no, there was. Why was it there for so long? I don't even know at this point. Okay, it's fine. Alright, now that we pretty much have all the electrical hazards and all the anode beetles gone, we can actually carry back all the treasures now, which is nice. And we can carry back some of the enemies as well, which is nice. Alrighty. Get these anode beetles back. Call these guys. And then these guys will just go right to me. And then we can carry the last treasure back to base, which is this giant compass that is Jesus, that scared me. Okay, it's fine though because it's only one anode beetle. If it was two, then we'd have a major issue here. Alright, he's gonna. Good. And now we can carry these guys back to base. Alright, carry that back to base, and then we more or less can carry everything else back to base. Now I'm going to show you something, and I know it'll terrify you, but what I'm going to show you is that you can actually... I'm not going to get rid of the electrical hazard that's right here, right in front of the base, or right in front of the hole. And the reason being is because I want to show you that the Pikmin are truly invincible when you actually go into these holes in the cutscene. Director of Destiny. So, I'm going to grab this. No, no, no! What did we lose? Hold on. What the heck did we lose? That was stupid. What did we lose? I think we lost 2 whites and a blue. Did we? Was that what we lost? Come on, carry this guy back. Did we lose 2 whites and a blue? Yeah, that's not the end of the world. How many whites do we have in the onion? 13, we have 31, and then we have almost 40 purples. We'll be okay. I want to reset, but it's so pointless at this point, man. What a dumb mistake from me to throw a Pikmin like that. But like I'll show you, as we go in here. Very nice, right? So we are actually able to go into this without... You see how the Pikmin ran into the electricity. We are actually perfectly good. So, took some losses today. Very unfortunate. But what are you going to do, right? That was really stupid of me to do what I did. Alright. Sub-level 4. I hear ball bears. I heard ball bears. Where's this guy walking? I heard ball bears. I think there is a ball bear in this dungeon. Yep, there is. What we're gonna do is okay, we killed them all. Good lord. And we got the treasure too. But if you can see there, the Bulbear's health bar stayed there, and the reason it did is because, well, guess what? They can come back to life if their health goes all the way back up. Massive lid. It's really not that massive. It's just a freaking bottle cap anyway. All right, that guy's dead. Very nice. We're gonna see if this bread bug will get baited over here. No, he's not, I guess. Let's do this. Carried those back to base. That was a bit scary, but at the end of the day, we ended up getting the Bulbear carcass back, which is pretty cool. They're obviously going to be worth a fair amount of money because they're very scary enemies. We're just gonna kill this guy. One of the Bulbears that got left behind. This guy's gonna get baited over here, and we just got to put enough Pikmin on this guy. Come on, bro. Oh, bread bug. I just do not want to have to deal with these guys when we're going to carry these treasures back, which I can start to throw some yellows up there to get it. And then we can throw some Pikmin up here. Okay, good. Alrighty, getting that guy back to base. We're gonna do... There we go. Nice. Got rid of the bread bug, and now we are good to go. Alright, got a treasure, another chocolate. As you can see, it's a lot of food themes. Obviously called Glutton's Kitchen, it better be. And white goodness. I'm going to tell you, I'm not a fan of white chocolate all too much. I mean, I'll eat it from time to time, but I think white chocolate is too rich for me. Sometimes I think it's a little too sweet, too rich. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of white chocolate as a whole, but I'll eat it from time to time, like the the Lindor truffles. Got a mug, and it is called Invigor. I don't know why it's called Invigorator. That's something. We are 80% of the way, by the way, which is really awesome. Alrighty, we got all the treasures. Very nice. It is time to now move to the next floor. I think this is six sub-levels, I think. I don't think it's much longer. Alright, Glutton's kitchen. Yes, this is the floor that kind of sucks. It's not... I don't like this floor all that much. This is the hardest floor in the dungeon, in my opinion. Got some purple candy poplets, which is really nice, or violet one. Okay, we'll flower Pikmin that we can, then. We've got a few stragglers in there. Okay, so if you see those little plates in the center, the reason that they're there is because, well, guess what, guys? There are frickin' armored cannon larvas in there. So we got a blue one. Ah, damn, dude. I want to put the Pikmin here because I do not want them to get killed by the stupid boulders. Okay. Right here. Okay, good. Got rid of that guy. And there's a few more of these guys. I think there's 2 or 3 of them. There's a crap ton of bullbear, like dwarf bullbears. I just call them bullbear babies usually, because that's basically what they are. Something very interesting about these bullbears, they're actually juveniles. The dwarf bulborbs that we usually run into, those are actually dwarf versions of the big ones. These guys are genuine babies, which is kind of interesting how they do that, but... Kill this guy. Overwhelm them. The way that you can kill these guys without worrying about them is overwhelming them or hitting them right on the back. Oh, nice. Kill that guy. Okay, good. Good job. Getting those purple potions was really, or the purple sprays were really, really helpful, weren't they? I think there is a couple of them. There's a couple of larvae. One of them is right here. Oh, thank God the corpse blocked him. What? Good job. Okay. Yep, and then there's one more, I believe, right over here. It's so dangerous. Trying to bait this bullbear baby. Alright, there we go, nice. Okay, we wanted to lead him away because I did not want to risk another purple getting annihilated by a frickin' rock. These guys. Trying to stun him. Thank God. Okay, run away, run away. Oh crap, no. There we go. Okay, that was a little stressful. Sorry if I didn't commentate there. Trying to make sure that the purples don't get annihilated by a boulder again, like they did in the above ground of the Perplexing pool, or of the Valley of Repose, right? Alrighty, now that we have all of our Pikmin, and no losses this time around, we can actually just carry all these guys back to base, which is nice. Okay. And we can carry the treasure. There's that big treasure over there, which it looks like deer antlers. But no, I'll tell you, I've told you multiple times the area. I live in the northeast of the U.S. Deer are not short of... Oh wow, purple potion, nice. Deer are not short of our sight. Actually, it's not deer at all. It looked like antlers to me for a second. I don't remember this treasure. But deer are not deer are not an uncommon sight around where I live. So, Carry this back to base. We got, what, how many? We're at almost 20 minutes of recording. This actually isn't bad. This guy got left behind. So now we just gotta wait for them to carry that back to base. And in the meantime, I think we will carry this guy back to base. Carry this guy back to base. And then we will get that violet candy pot bud over there. Get us some extra purples. I think the next floor is our final floor, which means we'll probably end up finishing up this dungeon in this episode. Alrighty, very nice. And we got this giant treasure. It's one of the biggest treasures I think we've taken back, next to the can in the Valley of Repose on like day 2, right? Alright. Sulking antenna. Okay. 150 Poke is one of the most valuable treasures. Okay, and there's one more treasure. Where is it? Actually, I just don't know where it is. God, the purple leaves are stragglers, and this is annoying. Where is it? I'm getting closer. Oh, yeah, it's the stupid party hat that was over here. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yeah. Why didn't I bring this back? I'm stupid. Yeah, here's the party hat. Oh, that's very helpful. I know I'm gonna do it now, but I don't care. Good job. Alright, got most of them flowered, and then we're gonna end up getting some more purples. We can carry this guy back. Doesn't hurt, and then I think... What the heck? Carry that back. What are you doing? Help them. Are they just stuck? Okay, I was gonna say, are they stuck or what, man? That was annoying. Okay, they almost got that back to me. So I think I'm just gonna... I don't care about the larva anymore. I thought they were gonna get it back faster, but they got stuck. Alrighty. Party hat, boom, cone. I guess it's got the little fuse on there. It's one of those party poppers, right? Okay, I think we are done with sub-level 5. Alright, I think this is the final floor right here. So let's go ahead and finish off this dungeon and complete. Oh, that white Pikmin was really late. That was really funny. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Glutton's Kitchen, sub-level 6. Yep, this is the boss's room. So, you'll see in the distance, the boss here is that guy right over there, a giant red bug. What you want to do is you do not want to have really any Pikmin that isn't yellow until you get rid of all those anode beetles. But basically, this guy's going to carry back... You killed him the same way you've been killing the bread bugs in this dungeon. So we're going to get rid of all these anode beetles first off, and the electrical hazards as well. I'm going to get rid of this. But they're going to carry back the treasures, which is really annoying. But the reason you have these anode beetles is so that you can use them as bait to be able to kill the giant bread bug here. Alright, is he going to carry this guy? Okay, so where is he going? Is he going to carry this guy back? He actually snorts, which is funny, so you know how the little bread bugs will also... Oh, can we do it? Can we do it here? Alright, we're gonna do this. Okay. So this guy takes a few more hits than the regular ones do. This guy, I think, takes like 2 or 3 of these. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna separate them again. I do not want to again deal with this guy, so... Luckily, the small bread bugs are pretty easy pickings, so this guy really isn't all that difficult. He's more of a hazard than anything else. Where'd that yellow Pikmin go? Why did you do that? That was really funny, actually. Alright, let's kill this guy. Alright. Oh, no, did not want... No, don't. Okay, this guy should be dead here, which is nice. And... boom. Very nice. Okay, yeah, he's dead. So, very, very simple. We're gonna wait for this bread bug here, because... Okay. Got this treasure, another one of the, glowing treasures. Processing. How bizarre. An item appears to have fallen out of that freakish creature. It must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like this. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this little guy to walk over here, and we're just gonna put as many Pikmin on this as possible. And... Oh, he's carrying back the corpse of his, essentially, like, parents, which is really disturbing. This is an eraser, by the way. You can see that, you know, broken off and everything. Dream material. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity. It is far more advanced than the material I was researching. How frustrating. A spacesuit made from this wonder alloy would insulate the wearer from electric shocks. Excellent. This new material has allowed me to complete my anti-electrifier. It is my own invention with only the smallest iota of outside inspiration. Sure, ship, sure. I have reconfigured your suits with this new material. They will now protect you from electricity. So yes, this basically prevents you from getting shocked. So now we can walk into anode beetles and electrical hazards without having to worry too much. Right, so this guy's gonna almost die. And then we're just gonna throw some purples on top of him and kill him too. Good. Now I think this bread bug will be baited here into... Oh, we didn't get the violet candy pop bud. I'm stupid. I just realized we'd missed that completely. I went to the next floor. Yeah, I'm just really stupid. I'm sorry, guys. But I think it's okay. We're missing only 5 purples. It's not the end of the world. We'll get opportunities again for more purples and stuff like that throughout the Let's Play. I know one dungeon in here for sure gives 10, so we're still okay. So all the bread bugs are gone. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all these electrical hazards before we even make our way in to collect all the treasure. And electrical hazards include the anode beetles, so... but if we see, watch this. Before we get hurt by this, now we can just walk into it and we're perfectly fine, so not a big deal whatsoever. Alright, get rid of these as well. I'm just going to get rid of all of them so that I don't risk anything. As you saw what happened in the frickin' when I was trying to demonstrate something. In the 3rd floor, so... Alright, let's kill the anode beetles. Kill. It's nice. That means for the captains, by the way, anode beetles are completely useless enemies against the captains themselves. But you still need Pikmin to kill them because you need to throw Pikmin on top of their heads. Alright, do this. And we'll kill the last one just for good measure. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I know that they're harmless now, but still. I believe that these are based on love bugs, is what these are based on. I know that in Florida, they're very prevalent, especially during the summer months, or spring months, and it's really kind of gross. They get stuck inside of each other when they mate. Oh, wow! Red spray, spicy spray. That's huge, dude. We are going to do the glitch again, because I want... Spicy sprays are harder to come by than the purple sprays, so... Nice. Very good, okay. Then we're just gonna carry all this back to base. There's nothing really left we have to do, so just carry all these back to base. Got sunny side up egg. We got the donut with some, I assume, like strawberry frosting. Got a piece of ham or Canadian bacon, as you Canadians would call it. Or ham is what you Canadians would call it. We would call it Canadian bacon. And then we got some anode beetles. So, they would look really... I'll tell you about my preference of eggs. I'm actually a person who likes them over hard. I do not like runny yolks. I'm sorry, guys, I don't. I think that the hideous victual. I hate the texture. I might, but I'm probably in the minority of someone who doesn't like egg whites. I mean, like runny eggs, but I just don't. Alrighty, I'm stupid. We forgot 5 frickin' purples, and I apologize for that. I should have gotten them right away. I just forgot. My mind has been all over the place today. But Meat of Champions, very nice. But we should still be able to get 100 purples without too much issue. So I'm not too worried about it, because we will need 100 purples for something. And again, if we can't get 100 purples, there's a very easy way to go and get some extra ones. Sweet Dreamer. We're 85% of the way, which is really awesome. Alright, we're going to carry back the bread bug as well. Oh, carry back that guy. He's right there! 3 Pokos, that was... How much is the bread bug worth? I'm kind of curious. 3 Pokos as well, and these guys are all worth 3 as well. Okay, well, with that all out of the way, guys, we have completed Glutton's Kitchen. Really not that bad of a dungeon whatsoever. Again, I was just stupid with the Pikmin that got killed on that electrical hazard. I was trying to demonstrate something and carry back that anode beetle, and then I swarmed them into the frickin' electrical hazard, so that's my fault. Yep, I think we got all the treasures here. Yep, cave complete, and we lost 3 Pikmin, 2 whites and 1 blue, but it's not the end of the world. Again, I would have rather lost a couple of whites and a blue rather than an actual mass amount of purples. I will tell you though, in terms of Pikmin priority, whites are probably the second most important Pikmin next to yellow Pikmin, because poison is a hazard that is very prevalent. But other than that, guys, 80% of the debt is now complete, so very, very cool. Or 80% of the debt is now recovered, so... I don't know what we're going to do next episode. We might go back here and open this area up, and there's a new enemy over there. That guy's called a Toady Bloister. The way you attack those guys is you hit their big... I guess vegetable-like looking tail. That's how you kill those guys. Those guys are kind of dangerous, but they're really not that bad. They look pretty annoying and vicious, but in all reality, they're really, honest, genuinely, like, they're not bad at all. We got a yellow Wallywog over there. There's a treasure right over here that we'll eventually have to get. It's right over here. But not too bad whatsoever. Again, we lost a couple of Pikmin today. We lost 3 Pikmin, but it's not the end of the world, right? So I think we had a net increase in blues, which is nice. But of course, you know, losing a couple of whites is never a good thing. But what are you going to do, right? So at the end of the day, I'm happy we were able to complete that with minimal deaths. Just really dumb mistakes on my part. But alright, go back up into the surface, or just below the like atmosphere of the, or just above the surface of the planet. Today's report. And nice, 8,500. Got so much stuff today. Pretty wild. It went up. Yeah, really sad that we went down in White Pikmin. Olimar, you'll soon be promoted to manager. Only a small bit of debt remains. You've done great, as have I. No one dodges debt collectors like I do. I'm a pro. So he's just, you know what I realize is our president's essentially a freaking criminal. That's what he is. Not necessarily criminal, but you know what I mean. Alright, you guys, with the Perplexing Pool now finished, with Glutton, well, the Perplexing Pool dungeon, the Glutton's Kitchen now finished, I think next time on Pikmin 2, we'll probably be headed... I think we'll probably be headed back to the Perplexing Pool to open up the other dungeon that's here. The other one is also technically open because we broke down the wall last time, towards the water on the opposite side, towards where the Glutton's Kitchen was. But I'd like to open up the other dungeon because, in my opinion, the other dungeon's a little less difficult than the one in the water. So, at the end of the day, though, minimal deaths. It sucks we lost 2 whites and 1 blue Pikmin, but what are you going to do? I made a dumb mistake there, and that was my fault. But we're going to roll right with it. And I, of course, missed the Violet Candy Pop Bug because I'm an idiot. But at the end of the day, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll probably head back here next time. So, I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Also follow me in the socials, as those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes.